Brad Williams, Excel Prime. We're going to rank employees based on, and this is critical, department and salary. We have multiple criteria. Therefore, we're going to have to use a little creativity here. How? We have M and S. Just two different departments, doesn't matter. And then we have salaries, and we need to rank employee based on department and salary. Well, we can use this COUNTIFS. What does COUNTIFS do? It counts cells that meet multiple criteria. We've done this a million times. Here's the layout. We have criteria, which is our name range, B5 to B15. B5 names. It looks like we may have a glitch in here somewhere because this is saying it's C5. This is saying C5. Go up here. Let's take a look here. And that's employee 898. We have a typo here. Not a big deal. Well, let's take a look at this again. The typo corrected. Back to our topic. We have employee criteria. Employee here. That's criteria 1. C5 based on M. M is just the department. What's our other criteria? Salary. Criteria 2. Greater than, and then we have concatenate, which is D5 plus 1. In other words, is your salary greater than this particular number? And if so, we're going to rank you. If you parse this, what we're looking at here is this criteria range here. Now keep in mind, we have two different departments. You're going to see duplicates. You're going to see duplicates because we're not comparing this range on a single criteria. We have multiple criterias. That's your first concern. And then the second is looking at this information here. We have to look at M. We have to look at this right here, this M. We have to look at M's that are greater than D7, which is criteria 2, F9. F9, what we're looking for, and we're going to count. How many are greater than 83282? Well, we have 1 and 2. Question is, why do we have this plus 1? Just think of it in these terms. If there are four scores higher than yours rank, which is 5th, COUNTIF will only count 4. In order to get an accurate count, you have to add 1. Or put another way, if you scored 100, the top score, how many scores are above yours? 0. But a 0 rank is bad, therefore we need to add 1. So if you add the top score, what's going to happen here? If we get rid of this plus 1, we're going to get this 1. I put this in stationary mode. In other words, there's no F9 in the salaries. Here we have the top salary for the M. So what's the output going to be? You have the top salary, we're saying COUNTIFS, and there's only 1. What's the output going to be? We have greater than. How many are greater than your top score? 0. What's the answer here? 0. Okay, see why we add the 1? Because we need to rank this. Put another way, if you're scored 100, how many scores are above yours? 0. But 0 rank is bad. Therefore, we need to add 1. Does that make a little more sense? Well, I'm going to back out and try to clean this mess up that I created. Here, all we're going to do is we're just going to change up the criteria. Greater than. How many are greater than this 147? 1. It's going to probably be this 175 or 165. Oh, I do this all the time. You have to remember there's two different departments here. Focus just on M. And how many are greater than 105? 160. How many are less? All we're doing is change the sign here. 4. How many are tied? This is going to be a tough one because why don't I just do this? Equals this. You see, now we have this tie. I didn't include a tiebreaker in here. We could include a tiebreaker. And the way it typically works is the top will get the higher priority. And the next one will drop down to 3. And then the other 1, 2s will stay in a line. But we didn't do that. All we asked for is a tie. And here's a normal rank. We're just looking at D5, ranking it. And you could see there's no separation. We can't throw an M in here or an S in just the normal rank. That's why we're using the COUNTIFS. Review this anatomy. Take a look at the narrative. If you need it, read it. Break this apart if you need to. Brad Williams, XL Prime. See you soon.